Royalty suits her. Meghan dons elegant 1,820 pounds black Alexander McQueen tuxedo as she hits the red carpet with Prince Harry for the first time at evening awards event for injured soldiers. Royal fiancé Meghan Markle turned on the glamour tonight at her first awards ceremony with husband-to-be Prince Harry. The 36-year-old actress sported a rockier take on a man's tuxedo and a crisp white shirt with a bow by tux as she attended the Endeavour Fund Awards in the City of London with the Prince. Meghan's Alexander McQueen designed suit cost £1,245 for the grain-de-poutre wool, satin-lined blazer and £575 for the matching trousers. She accessorized with vertiginous Jimmy Choo black heels and a Prada clutch. The suit is billed as having sharp peak lapels, structured shoulders and angular flap pockets that draw attention to the smallest part of your frame. The pregnant Duchess of Cambridge, in Norway on an official tour, opted for the same designer but sported a very different style. A floating pastel kaftan-style dress with a bejeweled neckline. Since they announced their engagement at the end of November, Harry and Meghan, who will marry at Windsor Castle on May 19, have embarked on a number of royal engagements designed to introduce Los Angeles-born Miss Markle, 36, to royal life. Taking in London, Nottingham, and Cardiff, the American has won over the crowds with her easy charm and innate sense of style. Tonight's event at the historic Goldsmiths Hall in the City of London saw a couple celebrate the achievements of wounded, injured and sick servicemen and women who have taken part in remarkable sporting and adventure challenges over the last year. Harry, 33, and his bride-to-be were greeted at Goldsmiths Hall, in the City of London, by General Sir Nick Carter, the Army's Chief of General Staff, the Royal Foundation's Chief Executive, Lorraine Hagesi, and David Wiseman, Head of Armed Forces for the Foundation. Supported by the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry, which Miss Markle will add her name to after her marriage, the Endeavour Fund supports the ambitions of men and women to use challenges such as scuba diving, mountain climbing and dog sledging to help with their physical, psychological and social recovery and rehabilitation. At a pre-ceremony reception they met the inspiring nominees, as well as other Endeavour participants and key supporters of the fund. Miss Markle told one, Cornelia Woesthuizen, an Army officer whose involvement in competitive sport was curtailed by illness but has since gone on to compete at Harry's Invictus Games, "Wow, that's amazing." The couple also chatted at length with Joanna Worsley, widow of Henry Worsley, who tragically lost his life in January 2016 whilst attempting to cross the Antarctic landmass, solo and unsupported. Henry, a career soldier and an experienced polar adventurer, undertook his incredible expedition in order to raise money for the Endeavour Fund and was just 30 miles from the finish when he lost his life. The couple's son, Max, said his mother had met Harry and his bride-to-be a few weeks ago when they met to decide the winner of an award in his name and memory. He said, "Mum liked her very much and said she had said how delighted she was to be involved with tonight's event. Prince Harry has been incredibly supportive since my father passed away. I know he would be delighted to see what he has inspired and hopefully, through this award, will go on to inspire." Unusually, since she isn't yet a member of the royal family, Meghan introduced and handed out the second award of the night, to the winner of Celebrating Excellence. She said, "I'm truly privileged to be here." Miss Markle's first award presentation didn't entirely go to plan. After introducing her category in a clear, precise voice, without any hesitation, her co-presenter fumbled about on stage, apparently unable to find the list of nominees. For 30 to 40 long seconds he scrabbled about helplessly, as a giggling Meghan, no doubt helped by her showbiz training, attempted to help him. Meghan presented her award to Daniel Cleric-Oates, who acquired complex PTSD after multiple tours of Afghanistan with 42 Commando and 3 Commando Brigade Reconnaissance Troop, during which he was awarded the Military Cross. Despite the fact that his PTSD is probably the toughest we've seen, according to colleagues, he has climbed to the summits of the highest mountains in Africa and Antarctica, Kilimanjaro and Vinson. He now works with the Duke of Edinburgh Award Scheme. The Endeavour Fund plays an important role in ensuring that more servicemen and women have the opportunity to rediscover their self-belief and fighting spirit through physical challenges. It aims to target those that are hard to reach and to support activities that contribute to the participants' recovery, either through mentorship, qualifications or work opportunities. Since its launch in 2012, it has supported 66 different projects that have directly assisted over 2,265 individuals. Through their own fundraising, the participants have also collectively raised over £2.5 million for other forces charities. The top honor of the night is named after the late explorer Henry Worsley, who died in January 2016, just 30 miles from completing a solo crossing of the Antarctic while raising money for the Endeavour Fund on the expedition. The late explorer's son, Max, said, "It is a complete honor and he would not have believed it at all. For him to be continuing to inspire all of these people, it's huge." Harry joined Max, and his sister, Alicia, on stage to present the award named in their late father's honor. The prince said, "I am fortunate enough to meet many of those who take part in the endeavors that we support, and I am continually amazed by the tenacity, fortitude and unshakable humor displayed by the men and women who sign up to run races, cross oceans, climb mountains or take on challenges few would even contemplate. They simply couldn't have achieved it without the support of a team, whether their teammates or their family at home. It is teamwork that has carried them through." The Endeavour Fund supports adventurous projects which reignite the team spirit instilled in every member of the armed forces. He continued, "For some people, just getting to the start line can be the greatest challenge. But the Endeavour Fund is committed to reaching those who are harder to reach, to draw them into a team once more, as a way of rebuilding their self-confidence and their trust in others. We hope that by encouraging Endeavour participants to lead their own activities, we can use their network to connect with, and support, those who wouldn't even think of taking that first step out of the door. If you know someone who could benefit from this opportunity, please drag them along to the next training session, kicking and screaming if needs be. It could change their life, and that of their families too. You guys are truly awesome and society needs every single one of you, and it's up to every single one of us in this room to provide those opportunities for you." Alicia said she was incredibly moved by the bravery of the injured servicemen and women before her brother read the nominations for the night's final and most prestigious award, which was won by Sean Gann, from the Forest of Dean, in Gloucestershire. He overcame his debilitating injuries and discomfort to complete the Team Fortitude dog-sledding expedition to Sweden. Harry and his bride-to-be looked relaxed earlier in the evening as they talked with the 9 nominees, who have each taken part in remarkable sporting and adventure challenges. Former Royal Marine Dan Fielding, 37, said having the couple attend the awards, which are already the Oscars, was massive. "It's lovely he's brought his new fiancée with him," said Mr. Fielding, who last year captained a 2,000-mile voyage around the British Isles with a crew of 17 other veterans. "She talks so well, she's so caring, so kind, so nice. She is very genuine, very natural. When you see them together, they look absolutely fantastic." I asked if she wanted to come sailing with us. She smiled nicely and nodded. "It would be nice if she would come sailing, but it might be too cold for her over here." Why Meghan wears the trousers. Harry's fiancée chose an understated tuxedo for her first black tie event, because she didn't want to steal thunder from Kate as she wowed in Norway. She's still finding her feet as she settles into life as a member of the royal family, and this evening Meghan Markle was careful not to tread on any toes as she opted for an understated black trouser suit for her first official evening event with Harry. Perhaps mindful of William and Kate's high-profile visit to Scandinavia, the former Suits star was careful not to compete with the Duchess of Cambridge, who was enjoying a gala dinner at Oslo's Royal Palace at the same time as Meghan stepped out in London for the Endeavour Awards. The bride-to-be opted for a slick tailored number by Alexander McQueen, one of the Duchess of Cambridge's favorite designers, featuring a 1,245 pounds grain de Putre wool, satin-lined blazer and 575 pounds trousers, teamed with a 196 pounds silk crepe de chine boss bodysuit from Tux Bodywear, which is a top and underwear in one. Meanwhile in Oslo, the Duchess was also sporting a McQueen creation of a very different kind, wearing a dreamy Grecian-style blush gown with crystal embellishment, jaw-dropping diamond earrings and the bracelet the Queen wore on her wedding day. Celebrity stylist and designer Lucas Armitage told Female that Meghan's choice of outfit for her red carpet debut proves she was mindful of not stealing attention away from the Duchess. She hasn't had her princess moment in an amazing gown, but then maybe she felt she didn't want to steal thunder, he explained. Navigating royal etiquette is probably fairly hard, so playing it safe is always a good option, body language expert Elizabeth Kunk added. Rather than drawing attention to herself, she has chosen an outfit that is stylish, tasteful and sophisticated without upstaging her soon-to-be sister-in-law. The best-selling author on the subject of communication and nonverbal behaviors continued, her choice of an understated black and white outfit is perfect for the event by being simple and chic, while Catherine appears ethereal in her gown and jewels. Other than Meghan's engagement ring, I see no other jewelry on display, again presenting a subdued, yet chic statement in her choice of clothing, hairstyle and accessories. In keeping with her understated approach, Meghan also chose not to wear her hair up tonight, which would have added to the overall glamour of her look. Instead, she kept things simple, letting her sleek, dark curls fall loosely around her shoulders.